Good morning, everyone. Welcome to our 2020 Brigada Eskwela and Oplan Balik Eskwela Division Virtual Kick-Off Program. To start with, let us all stand for our national anthem and prayer. A welcome message from our Assistant Schools Division Superintendent, Dr. Maria Genevieve T. Francisquete. Ma'am Jen?
Hello, good morning. Jo, madungog ba ka, Jo? Hello?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. To our Congress Representative, Honorable Joel Mayo Z. Almario, to our City Mayor, Honorable Michelle Rabat, to our City Vice Mayor, Honorable Glenda Rabat Gaita, our very own SDS, Ma'am Aluna Uy, other pillars of the SDO Mati, our SGOD Chief, Mr. Jorly Oy, our CID Chief, Maria Gina Flores, the Brigada Eskwela Coordinator, Dr. Leo Ricel Charot, and our Oplan Balik Eskwela Focal Person, Ms. Joanne Pistela Sereno, Public Schools District Supervisors, Mr. Chofilo Responte, Ma'am Joanne Mantog, and Dr. Noel Perez, school heads, elementary and secondary schools, parents, group representatives, other government and non-government organization partners, all other SDO personnel. To all of you who are around attending our activity, a pleasant morning to all of you. Indeed, this is a beautiful morning because we are all here and are very, very much alive. Diba? Bisan pa o daghan tag mga challenges. Now, today is our joint kick-off ceremony of the Brigada Eskwela and Oplan Balik Eskwela. But because of the challenges we've been facing due to this COVID-19 pandemic, we are in this Google Meet platform instead of the usual way of conducting this activity under a covered court. Now, therefore, we call this activity as virtual joint kick-off ceremony of the Brigada Eskwela and Oplan Balik Eskwela. Now, this is a proof that as public servants, as civil servants, and as members of our respective communities, we do not stop delivering our best efforts for our clients and our learners. That amidst these COVID-19 challenges, we always find ways. Now, we are uniquely convened today as part of our preparations for the incoming school year. Now, this Brigada Eskwela has been implemented successfully for the past years, I think 17, if wala ko na mali, Joey, with the unfailing support of our local government units, our local partners, mga private institutions, other government agencies, and to the frontline implementers of the Brigada Eskwela, the school heads, the teachers. Let me also take this opportunity to say thank you to all of you. Kay gato atong mga previous Brigada Eskwela efforts, kanang himo siyang successful because naningkamot gyud tang tanan, especially kamo nga naa sa school. Now, this Brigada Eskwela is not to say launching or the conduct of this is not the same as that in the previous implementation, because in the Brigada Eskwela or Brigada 2020, the focus of this is the implementation of the department's learning continuity plan. That together, we can continue delivering our education with the support of our LGUs, from the barangay level to the city to the up to the provincial level, parents and other partners. Our now is clear that we can make our education possible in this new normal setup. So ang kaniadto, ang ato ang Brigada Eskwela, usually, 'di ba, mag-generate ta og funds from our partners para mamintura ta, mamanday, or whatever activities, mangilista og mangilista og mga daot. But now, the focus is different. We will seek partnership from our partners so that the learning continuity plan of the department new normal setup can be properly delivered. And also, our Oplan Balik Eskwela is not the same with that of the previous years, where we only consider the early enrollment data, then we focus the balik aral and the transferred in students. So katong kaniadto nato nga Oplan Balik Eskwela, na natada ay data adto sa kuano kanang early enrollment, and then ideally ang Oplan Balik Eskwela muadto sa school ang mga gusto mag-transfer ito atong mga balik-aral o katong gusto pa jud nato pabalikon sa eskwelahan. But in this new normal setup, our Oplan Balik Eskwela is designed to be more responsive to the present situation. Our OBE calls data gathering about our learners and the situation they are in, so that the schools, principals, the teachers can design the most appropriate blended learning modalities for them. So, tanan atong gigather, dili na lang katong unsa to mga enrollment data or whatever secondary data nga dunata. Karon tanan nilihok ta kay ato para we wanted to determine kung unsa ang sitwasyon sa ato ang mga estudyante, so that we can best prepare what is the most appropriate learning modality for each learner, ha. So medyo bugat na gyud siya sa ato ang end karon, kay matag usa ka estudyante atong ginatan-aw kung unsa ang iyahang kahimtang during this Oplan Balik Eskwela time. Kaniadto dili kaayo ko so nag-change good, no? The only thing permanent in this world is the word change. Nag-change good ang tanan, and our situation calls more efforts from our end in the Department of Education. Now, indeed, our present situation proves that it takes the whole village to educate a child. So dinhi gyud kaning atong sitwasyon karon in this COVID-19 pandemic, na makita nato nga ang pagpaedukar dili lang buluhaton sa Department of Education, specifically dili lang buluhaton sa usa ka classroom teacher, but buluhaton sa tibuok komunidad, where in this time we are going to design a blended learning mode or modality that can cater individual uniqueness with the support and with partnership of the parents. So karon ang parent mutabang na gyud sila nato para ma-deliver nato ang education nga angay sa ilahang mga kabataan. And then ang ato ang barangay local government units mutabang na pud na sila sa atoa. How? Pwede nga during this brigada time or Oplan Balik Eskwela time, mutabang sila nato og dala sa mga LSF. And then during within the school year, pwede nga ang ato ang mga barangay local government units, mutabang sila sa tua pag-deliver sa mga learning modules. So sa overall picture, this time, we can say that there should be a convergent efforts from all all sectors nga kana ganing naa sa usa ka community. Now, we are all in a situation where it is not only our health that is at risk, but the whole economic situation. O nahimo yung at risk atong ekonomiya. So nahimo siyang kuan nga uh, gustuhon man sa government nga we will stay at home, but that can no longer be possible because the government cannot really support our needs. So tanan ta. Now this calls a united stand. Thus, in this situation, we say that hashtag as one DepEd family and as one Matinian community, we have this hashtag as we stand as one, we heal as one, and we educate as one. Now, on behalf of the Schools Division of the City of Mati, I say welcome to this virtual joint kickoff ceremony of the Brigada Eskwela and Oplan Balik Eskwela. And once again, a pleasant morning to all of you.
Thank you so much, Ma'am Jen. Thank you, Ma'am Dr. Francis Kete, for your message. A video message from our City Vice Mayor, Honorable Glenda Rabat Gaita, is given to us as a message of her support.
Adlaw kaninyong tanan. First, I would like to congratulate the City Schools Division of the City of Mati for the successful conduct
Due to technical problems, we will move on to the presentation of the joint Brigada Eskwela and Oplan Balik Eskwela of Dr. Leo Rizal D. Sharot, steps for social mobilization and networking.
Oh, Ma'am Jo. Hello, good morning. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. So let me present to you the general guidelines on joint 2020 Brigada Eskwela and Oplan Balik Eskwela. This is actually lifted from the DepEd Memorandum number 53 series of 2020. Okay? So for this year's theme, we have pagpapanatili ng bayanihan tungo sa kalidad na edukasyon para sa kabataan with the slogan, Bayanihan para sa Paaralan. And we're following the new framework which involves social distancing measures, practicing of proper hygiene consistent with the interagency task force health protocols. For this year's Brigada Eskwela, we are under the new framework. We're following the new framework. Into the traditional concept, we usually begin the Brigada Eskwela with, or we consider Brigada Eskwela with a physical cleaning, painting, repainting, and minor repair or repairs. This, however, may continue during the second week or the 2 weeks before the opening of classes, which will be on August 24, 2020. Again, depending on the prevailing ECQ or GCQ situation. If allowed, of course, by the interagency task force, schools will strictly comply protocols on social distancing and other precautionary measures. Next slide. The new concept for this framework is basically much on the preparations and strengthening partnership engagement to ensure that learning continues. Following again the learning continuity plan introduced to us by the national or the central office. We have also to coordinate with the local government units or other non-government units or agencies and volunteers to clean and disinfect school buildings, classrooms, and other school facilities. And this program starts from June 1 to August 29, 2020. The school heads shall engage partners to raise during the Brigada Eskwela. So where the schools are expected to have, of course, the following: thermal scanners, hand sanitizing equipment or materials such as rubbing alcohol, antibacterial or germicidal soap, cleaning tools, materials or disinfectants that may be used to disinfect the learning areas such as spray tank, disinfectant spray or disinfecting bleach, foot bath, disposable surgical, face mask, shield, and surgical gloves, multivitamins, capsules, tablets, or syrups for our DepEd personnel and school children, printing of COVID-19 and sanitation, proper hand washing, hygiene information materials, and printing of materials and provision of supplies for remote learning for the learners, teachers, and parents. For example, bond papers, worksheets, notebooks, pad paper, ball pens, pencils, crayons, coloring materials, and others. The use of computer-mediated communications strategy in conducting activities is basically encouraged. Example, we can use computer-mediated communication strategy during the orientation of the new framework, psychological first aid, discussion on the basic roles and responsibilities of different sectors, including parents, and debriefing of learners. Next line. The schools will lead in the partnership component of the implementation of Gulayan sa Tahanan or urban vegetable gardening at home as part of Brigada Eskwela and school family community partnerships to promote sustainable food supply at homes. And of course, we strengthen Brigada Pagbasa. Next. School heads shall take the lead in planning the activities geared on making schools virus-free, ecologically conscious, resilient, clean, safe, and conducive learning. Schools are highly encouraged to conduct their own recognition program for partners and award certificates of recognition in appreciation of their contribution and initiative to ensure undisrupted learning. And of course, OBE or Oplan Balik Eskwela, again, is an effort to ensure that learners are properly enrolled as part of the learning continuity plan and be able to continue their education amidst the health crisis situation. Thank you.
Ma'am Jo, unsay next na po? Kaning kuan? Bigares jingle?
Magbayanihan na, magbayanihan na, bayanihan, pagtutulungan, walang kupas na kaugalian, natagatibay, sinasabuhay, galak sa puso ay walang kapantay. Panahon na naman ang brigada, pabigisin lakas at diwa. Tara na brigada na, brigada eskwela, magkasama-sama. Brigada eskwela, sa na buong barkada. Brigada eskwela, kilos ng pagbayanihan na. Ikaw ako, tayong lahat, hawak kamay, sabay-sabay, kapit-bisig, buong bayan. Tara na, kumilos na. Tulong-tulong sa pagsulong, hatid na kalidad sa edukasyon. Sa kabataan, saya at dunong, buong madla sabay na aahon. Panahon na naman ng brigada, pabigisin lakas at diwa. Tara na brigada na, brigada eskwela, magkaisa sama-sama. Brigada eskwela, salit na buong barkada.
adlaw kaninyong tanan. First, I would like to congratulate the City Schools Division of the City of Mati for the successful conduct of the virtual launching of the Department of Education's Brigada Eskwela 2020 and Oplan Balik Eskwela, with this year's theme, Pagpapanatili ng Bayanihan tungo sa kalidad na edukasyon para sa kabataan, which will run on June 1 until August 29, 2020. As we are now in a state of new normal, Brigada Eskwela will deviate from the traditional concept of physical cleaning, painting, repainting, and doing minor repairs in schools, and will instead prioritize preparations and strengthening partnership engagements to ensure that quality basic education will continue despite the challenges posed by COVID-19. Brigada Eskwela is a testament to the evolving significance of bayanihan amidst our fast-changing times. A story of our stakeholders who readily and generously take on the challenge of nation building. Let this be a reminder of the power of solidarity in overcoming obstacles and securing a brighter future. Agig suporta sa atong 71 ka mga pampublikong tulunghaan dinhi sa syudad sa Mati. Ang akong opisina migahinog pondo nga mikabat sa 355,000 pesos isip suportang pangpinansyal sa matag tulunghaan para sa Brigada Eskwela ug Oplan Balik Eskwela. Every effort deployed to making quality education a tangible reality is a building block of the equitably progressive city of Mati we are creating. Let us continue working together that we may endow hope and live in a better, more inclusive world for the coming generations. Magpadayon kita nga magtinabangay, aron kita makahatag pagtugyan sa paglaom ug maayong kaugmaon sa umaabot nga mga henerasyon. Kini si Vice Mayor Glenda Rabat Gaita, daghang salamat ug amping sa kanunay.
Thank you very much, City Vice Mayor Glenda Rabat Gaita. A keynote message from our very own Schools Division Superintendent, Ma'am Alona C. Uy. Ma'am Lon?
Okay, magandang umaga mga kabrigada.
Yes, Ma'am Lon, you're in, Ma'am Lon.
Okay. Heto na naman tayo sa ating virtual meetup. Alam kong may mga maraming challenges kasi hindi naman tayong lahat techie. Kumbaga, ang dami nating kailangan matutunan sa usapin ng new normal. Pero dahil nga ito naman ang pinaka maituturing natin na ligtas na paraan para kahit paano ay makagather pa rin tayo ng maramihan. 113 tayo ngayon sa number na nakikita ko. Kaya push lang natin to. Alam ko na marami tayong hindi sanay sa ganitong pamamaraan kasi it's already part ng ating mga kailangan matutunan na platform. We used to have a very festive atmosphere for our kick-off on DE and OBE. What with all those motorcade, yung mga streamers natin, yung ating mga drum corps, at saka yung iba pang ating the usual na ginagawa during kick-off ceremonies. Pero alam ko, kahit wala yon sa araw na to, pwede pa rin natin sabihin, festive mood pa rin tayo kanina. Kasi nakakatuwang tingnan yung bago tayo nakapagsimula sa ating virtual na kick-off ay ang dami-daming hindi aware na naka-on ang kanilang microphone. Every now and then, andyan si Joanne kasi Sam na sinasabi na, off natin yung mic, off natin yung video, may override pa sa presentation. And yun tayo. Yun tayo ngayon. Kailangan nating ma-learn. Pero, dahil nga ito'y bagong learning, nakakatuwang isipin kung ano na nga ka rin kaya ang maging iitsura sa new classroom situation natin. Yung kapag nakasalang na sa online platform yung mga guro at saka yung mga estudyante na pipiliin nila ang online modality. Ganon din siguro kasaya sa simula na marami din mga maririnig na mga boses, parang ganon pa rin sa actual na classroom na si Genevieve, hindi yun microphone, o si Joanne, ang dami mga sounds sa background niya na hindi naman necessary. What I'm saying is, let us just enjoy this new normal situation. The limitations brought about by this health crisis need not hinder us from carrying out our plans and as well as our goals. And we need also to keep the spirit of bayanihan alive in our hearts and that it should still be visible in our schools. What we are temporarily suspending right now is the face-to-face ceremony, but our partners are still there. Narinig naman natin po ang ating mahal na Vice Mayor kung magkano ang kanyang inilaan na pondo para sa mga paaralan. Hindi lamang po yan. Hindi nga lamang po nakagather ng video message si Doc Leo Sharot from our mayor and as well as our mahal na ating congressman, Sir Mayo, at saka ng ating governor. There will be more to come. Kasi nga medyo, alam nyo ang sitwasyon, busy sila sa isa pang importante na pangyayari sa ating city at saka sa ating province. Hindi man yun narinig ngayon ang kanilang mga commitment, but they are there in order to support us all in our endeavors. And whatever assistance that they could extend to all of us, to all the schools in Mati City, we shall all be forever grateful. Andyan sila at andyan yung assurance na hindi po nag-iisa ang DepEd. Sabi nga ni Vice Mayor, kailangan lang nating i-continue yung ating pagtutulungan. That's the key word. Kaya nga, bayanihan. Bayanihan para sa ating mga paaralan. May mga worries and anxieties din po ang ating mga magulang para sa safety ng kanilang mga mag-aaral. Pati din sa ating mga school personnel, alam natin yan. Kahit tayo, may mga agam-agam tayo, pero nasa atin na po ang pagpapaintindi sa kanila. I said it once and I'll say it again. Huwag tayong maging part sa nega ng mga sinasabi sa labas regarding po sa opening ng classes ng Department of Education. Tayo dapat ang maging agent para maintindihan ng ating mga kasama, ng ating mga kabrigada, ng ating mga ka-DepEd, kung bakit kailangan nating magpatuloy sa pag-provide ng education opportunities sa lahat ng mga bata. In the first place, sabi nga ng ating secretary, yun ay nakapaloob po sa batas na hanggang later part na pwedeng ma-open or mag-start or maka-go on ang classes ay August. Unless may batas na nagsasabing hindi pwede. And so, tayo bilang mga implementers, tumutupad lang po tayo kung ano ang sinasabi ng mga nakakataas sa atin. So, kailangan lang nating maging very much prepared. Pabago-bago ang mga directives everyday. Okay lang yon. Ganyan naman tayo eh. Kahit na ano man ibibigay sa atin, for as long as klaro yung direktiba, kailangan nating sumunod. Sa ating BE ngayon at saka sa ating OBE, ipagpatuloy lang po natin kung ano po ating nasimulan. So OBE, maraming salamat nga pala dahil maganda naman ang turnout ng ating mga pag-encode ninyo sa data dyan po sa ating Google link para sa enrollment natin. Alam ko marami pa kayo hindi na-reach out ng mga parents or learners for the enrollment, but we still have more days pa na kailangang i-cover. Wala naman po tayong sapilitang ginagawa sa ating mga parents or learners para sila po ay makapag-enroll. They have all the time in the world. May hanggang July pa, di ba? Or August yung ating, yung enrollment period, nakapaloob po yan sa ating DepEd order. Follow lang natin yon. Follow natin whatever is the instruction na ibibigay sa atin. Maaring bukas may bago na naman. Go lang po tayo. Maging positive lang tayo always. Kung ano man yung mga changes na ating pwedeng kakaharapin from today onwards. Ganyan po sa DepEd. Ganyan tayo sa ating normal na situation. So, i-assure lang po natin ang ating mga guro, kahapon, hindi ko lang i-mention na, kahapon, may isang parent po na nag-text sa akin. So, hotline number din ang sa SDS at saka yung other division personnel regarding sa yung mga issues na kinakaharap ng ating mga magulang. May nag-text na sinasabi niya na hindi daw po niya alam kung anong kanyang gagawin sa pagpapa-enroll sa kanyang anak sa isang particular na school. Of course, sa Mati City yon. Hindi nagpakilala, pero sana naman po ay talagang bigyan natin ng pansin yung other na mga concerns ng mga parents at saka mga stakeholders. Maaring kinulang o kulang pa po ang ating mga ginawang anunsyo, yung ating mga infographics, yung mga materials natin para maipaabot pa sa kanila kung ano yung mga prosesong pinapatupad natin sa enrollment ngayon. Pero iniisip ko rin, di kaya teacher yon ang nag-text sa akin. Kasi yung concern niya is about yung physical presence daw ng mga teachers sa ating mga paaralan. May mga parents din daw na andoon. Napag-usapan na natin yan nung first virtual meetup natin sa orientation on OBE and BE. Kung may mga parents po kayo na sa tingin ninyo ay talagang ayaw na ayaw nila sa face-to-face, baka naman po pwede nakausapin niyo sila. Magkaroon sana kayo ng pamamaraan na maka-reach out sa kanila. Hindi ko pa po sinagot yung text message kasi kahapon busy, ang daming reports na ginather yung ating regional office. Kaya may mga concerns siguro kayo kahapon na hindi ko nasagot. Ngayong araw na to, I'll call that person kung ano man talaga po talaga ang kanyang mga issues na gustong i-raise. It's about, number 1, safety. Number 2 ay kalituhan tungkol po sa proseso ng enrollment. So kala natin covered na natin lahat ng ating mga dapat gawin for the enrollment process. Pero sige lang po, ika-4 na day pa lang naman tayo sa ating pag-start sa enrollment period. So pwede pa nating maagapan kung ano man yon. Pati yung province natin ay nagpaabot ng sulat sa ating opisina para din malaman nila kung ano yung mga programa, mga proyekto na ipinapatupad ng ating ahensya. Nag-ano din sila, nag-ask ng mga hotline numbers para din may mga queries din daw kasi yung ibang mga stakeholders natin o yung mga community natin na mga partners na doon sa kanilang opisina pinaparating. So, Joanne and Doc Leo at saka ESDS Jen, pwede nating mabigyan ng solusyon ito. So let's list down natin yung ating mga programs, projects, and activities for this school year. At saka magbigay din tayo sa province ng mga hotline numbers from the ASDS down to those mga critical na mga positions na maaring may mga concerns ang ating mga parents at other stakeholders kung paano natin sila matulungan. Spreading natin yung information na meron din tayong 1 month long na radio-based program sa Roar Radio. Ano ba yun? Ano yun, Jo? Alam ni Jo yun. May mga nakapanood na sa inyo yung kanilang live feed sa FB. May mga parents or mga kakilala kayo na mga questions na hanggang saan ba yung pwedeng maabot ng inyong programa Gina and Jo. Sana yung mga school heads natin i-encourage nyo naman ang mga parents at mga learners na makinig sa programa. Para naman, yung ibang walang mga FB, talagang magkakaroon din sila ng way na magkaroon ng linaw ang kanilang mga issues tungkol sa ating mga ginagawa sa Department of Education. Ang dami pa, alam ko, ang dami pang pwede nating maranasan na mga challenges along the way. But because we are all teachers, kaya natin to. We are trained to do or hurdle circumstances. Mga endeavors natin noon, maaaring mahigit pa na mahirap kesa sa ating mga naranasan ngayon. Pero, sabi ko nga, through our collaboration, yung openness natin at yung love natin for our profession, we can get through this all together. We are in this together. So kailangan naman po natin talaga yung natin na commitment sa ating trabaho. Kaya natin to at ito ay ginagawa natin para sa ating mga kabataan. Sila naman po talaga ang reason kung bakit nag-exist ang ating mga paaralan. So go lang po tayo ng go. Maraming salamat, Joanne at saka Doc Leo. And the rest of the members of the BE and OBE natin na mga personnel para maging successful ang conduct natin ng ating kick-off ceremony for the BE and OBE. Marami pa tayong gagawin sa mga susunod na araw. At marami din nga pong salamat sa pagkumpleto ninyo sa ating data doon sa LCP, Learning Continuity Program. Maraming salamat, Sam, dahil alam ko bukas pwede nating mai-present ni ESDS Jen ang ating LCP sa regional office. Kinakailangan po ang presentation ng LCP para klarong-klaro po sa lahat kung ano yung mga priorities natin. So, yun din, priorities kailangan nating iset for now. Hindi pa klaro sa inyo kung ano yung mga learning modalities na talagang magiging very effective sa inyong area. Pero at least meron kayong idea kung ano at paano ninyo ito gagawin. Let's just hope for the best. With God's divine intervention, wala pong imposible. Yun lamang po for now. Maraming salamat sa inyong time. Maraming salamat na nandito kayo sa ating virtual na kick-off. Once again po, good morning sa ating lahat. Happy 4th of June.
Thank you so much, Ma'am Lon, for always inspiring us, especially during these trying and challenging times of DepEd. By the way, to all our school heads, our month-long radio program is at Dino Radio FM 90.3. And in our FB Live, we will be live at Roar Out Dino. This time, the projects of Honorable Joel Mayo Z. Almario, The representative of the 2nd District of Davao Oriental will be showcased by Dr. Leo Rizal D. Sharot in his behalf.
Mga kabrigada, ito po yung mga proyekto ng ating congressman sa Distrito Ikalawa ng Davao Oriental. Ang lahat ng proyektong po ito ay iti-turn over po sa taong ito. So we have Badas National High School Administration Building. We have also Bubo National High School Administration Building. Buso National High School Administration Building. Davao Oriental Regional Science High School Administration Building. Mati National Comprehensive High School Administration Building. Mati School of Arts and Trades Administration Building. Matiao National High School Administration Building. Mayo National High School Administration Building. Marami pong salamat.
A closing message will be given to us by the school's Governance and Operations Division Chief, Sir Jorly S. Uy.
To our ever dynamic and very considerate, ang pinakamamahal kong OIC of the Office of the Schools Division Superintendent of the Schools Division of the City of Mati, Madam Alona C. Uy, to the ASDS, Dr. Maria Genevieve Franciscetti, and to all the active school heads, dynamic DepEd personnel, and to the very, very supportive LGU officials and stakeholders viewing and participating in this unique, one-of-a-kind, done for the first time ever, 2020 Brigada Eskwela and Oplan Balik Eskwela virtual or online kick-off program in our schools division. Magandang umaga po sa ating lahat. Undeniably, at present, storm clouds are hovering over us, and that we are all in doubt if we could reach the finish line or not. No, kung matatapos ba natin ito o hindi. Taking into account the present situations we have in the country. This is the first time that we will be suspending the usual face-to-face interaction with parents, learners, and our stakeholders. And the shift to the so-called new normal shall be uncomfortable for all of us. Yes, it is considered a very painful process, but I am indeed very optimistic that what we are doing right now to ensure that educational continuity amidst the COVID pandemic that brought various challenges on us will bear more fruits at magbibigay din ito ng bagong pag-asa para sa ating lahat. Remember, education must continue no matter what it takes. Para sa bata, para sa bayan. Finally, I would like to thank everyone for the participation in this virtual kick-off ceremony on the joint implementation of the 2020 Brigada Eskwela and Oplan Balik Eskwela, especially to our very supportive and very active elected government officials, namely Honorable Glenda Rabat Gaita, our City Vice Mayor, Honorable Michelle N. Rabat, our City Mayor, Honorable Joel Mayo Z. Almario, Congressional Representative, 2nd District of Davao Oriental, and Honorable Nelson L. Dayan Hirang, our Governor, Province of Davao Oriental. Ingat and stay safe, everyone. Once again, good morning. Mabuhay po tayong lahat.
Thank you very much, Sir Jorly Uwe. This time, we would like everybody to know that we have our DepEd Tayo Mati City FB page. Yes, yan. Yan, nakikita ninyo po. Okay, so, for your concerns, please send your messages to DepEd Tayo Mati City. And somebody will really answer your queries. Also, I would like to inform our school heads that we will be recording the issues and concerns received by your school. Please take note of our link, tinyurl.com/obeforms2020. And you will be, if you're using your smartphone, ito po yung interface niya. Oplan Balik Eskwela SY 2020-2021 Record of Issues and Concern. This is because the central office would like to know the issues and concerns that we have resolved in our end. So I hope that our schools will comply. We will post this link to our FB group, the Schools Division of the City of Mati. Also, kung naamoy mga online enrollment and survey forms, please inform Dr. Leo Charot or itag si Dr. Charot or si Jeremiah Sinisa or Marnie Sibulak, because they are our administrator for the DepEd Tayo Mati City. So your online enrollment and are shared in our DepEd Tayo Mati City, including our private schools. So nandoon po lahat. Please help us disseminate this information to your parents. Thank you so much.
Magbayanihan na, magbayanihan na, bayanihan, pagtutulungan, walang kupas na kaugalian.
So this ends our virtual division kick-off of the 2020 Brigada Eskwela and Oplan Balik Eskwela. See you soon!
Na naman ang brigada. Gigising lakas at diwa. Tara na brigada na. Brigada Eskwela, magkaisa sama-sama. Brigada Eskwela, salin na buong barkada. Brigada Eskwela, kilos na magbayanihan na. Ikaw ako, tayong lahat, hawak kamay, sabay-sabay, kapit-bisig, buong bayan. Tara na, kumilos na. Tulong-tulong sa pagsulong, hatid na kalidad sa edukasyon. Sa kabataan, saya at dunong, buong mata sabay na